right? So a particular or a normal invoice will have the base cost of the item, which is called taxable value. What is this called? Right, taxable value. Taxable value is nothing but base value. Taxable value. Taxable value. Taxable value. And on taxable value, you will calculate the percentage of tax. For example, if I take the same example that we talked yesterday, the item is 120 rupees, right? And the base cost is 100 rupees. Her profit is 2 rupees. 18 rupees is the tax, right? So what could be the taxable value? You have not understood the concept. Okay, I'll change. I will read that example.
180.
Now say suppose I am selling a goods to her at 120 rupees. Does that include my profit and tax? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Whenever you go and ask a purchase of the item, rate of the item, the seller will say, I will give you at this cost. Yes or no? Right? There could be two answers that he can give. One, he can say that 20 rupees plus taxes. Or he can say that 25 rupees inclusive of taxes. You might have heard about it, right? Or when you book any tickets or something like that, you will see it normally. Not to include the taxes and not to show the price high, this gimmick is played everywhere. Like if you ticket your hotel or flight or bus or railway line, right? So when he is saying that this amount plus taxes, he means that amount is called taxable amount. You understood what is taxable amount? So if you are coming to my shop, okay, and you are asking the price of an item, I will say, madam, this item will cost you 100 rupees plus taxes. My answer is 100 rupees plus taxes. Now that 100 rupees is called taxable value. Now understood? Question? Understood, sir?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Right? If I tell you 150 rupees inclusive of taxes, that's a different ball altogether. Now he will not have any taxes. Now let's get back to 100 rupees. So when I told 100 rupees, what all is included in that 100 rupees?
Profit.
In 100 rupees, the cost of the item, my profit is also included. Yes? Now I will not add any more profit. Whatever I am taking extra, I am taking just for the sake of paying it to the government. So I am just a messenger, or I am just a collector of government. I am collecting from you and paying it to the government. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No. No, sir.
Right? Now how to calculate? So let's take again Medimix. So she came to my shop and she asked me what is the rate of Medimix. I said 100 rupees plus taxes. So she said, okay, take 100 rupees and give me Medimix. Will I give?
No.
So I will say, ma'am, give me taxes as well. So she will say, okay, tell me how much should I pay? So how much she need to pay now?
18%.
18% on 100 rupees. So 100 rupees plus 18%, which is coming to 18 rupees. So she needs to pay me 118. 118 rupees. Is that making sense?
Yes.
Understood? Any questions in that?
No.
Okay. Now in a particular invoice, when I am saying that if I am selling it to her, is it within the state?
Yes. Yes.
Right? So how will my pro forma or invoice look like? The invoice I will write one piece Medimix, selling it to unregistered dealer or a consumer, because she is a consumer. She is not taking it for selling again, right? So I will say I am selling it to consumer. So when I am saying I am selling it to consumer, that means on my pro forma, her GST number will not come, because she does not have a GST number, right? So I will write one piece Medimix. I will write taxable value 100 rupees. Under that, I will write
CGST. 9%.
CGST 9%, 9 rupees. SGST 9%,
9
rupees. Total amount receivable 118. Understood? Why I am getting into so much of detail? This you have to practice in Tally as well. Now I am telling you verbally, this automatically should come under Tally. So when you write the taxable value, automatically it should calculate the taxes. Okay, got it? If say suppose that person comes, he is taking one case. Will he use one case? No, he is taking for selling it again. Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
So, but he does not have a registration because he is a small shop owner. Okay. So now this time I will write that I am selling these goods to a unregistered dealer. Apart from that, everything will be same. Okay. Now this fellow will come. Where are you from?
Motinar.
Sorry, sir.
Motinar.
Motinagar. Okay. And basically you are born and brought up here only.
No, sir. I am from Andhra.
Andhra.
Born.
Okay. This person has opened a new shop in Andhra. Okay, sir. Now he knows Hyderabad, so he'll come to Begum Bazaar because many items goes from Hyderabad to Andhra. So he comes to my shop and he says that, sir, I want one case of Medimix. This is my GST number. So what I will do now? On my bill, I will write his GST number and I'll tell you how to search the name of the shop with the help of GST number. I'll show you that. Okay? With the help of GST number, I will get his name, firm name and his address. Okay? I'll write his firm name, his address, his GST number, and then I will write one case Medimix, 100 rupees taxable value. Then I will add IGST 18%, which is 18 rupees, and receivable 118. Understood the difference?
Yes.
Understood the difference? All good?
Yes, sir.
चलो अभी if this person is from Chandigarh is okay with you or Andaman Nicobar region, anything is okay. If this person is coming to my place and purchasing the same one case of Medimix, right, and he is giving me the GST number, you need not even ask him about the address and blah blah, his firm name. Once you see the GST number, you will know from where he is coming. Because the first two quotes will tell you, even if you don't remember, you can Google it. Google Mata hai something. Okay? So, what I will do, I will write his firm name, his address, his GST number. Underneath, I will write one piece Medimix, base cost or taxable value 100 rupees. Underneath, I will write IGST again. Because it is going from one state to one union territory. Still we will use IGST only. That is the reason I took the example. I know where you can get it out. Okay? IGST 18%, 118 rupees to be received from him. Understood all the four scenarios, sir? Any doubts, sir? Now what happens in Tally is, I told you that automatically Tally should calculate the tax. I told you, right? So how will Tally calculate the tax automatically? So when you prepare the ledger, I'll show you how to prepare. Okay? When you prepare the ledger of the person you are selling the goods to, I'll repeat myself. If say suppose she is coming to purchase, who is she? She is a consumer. But still, I will prepare her ledger. If she says that I want the bill in my name. If she does not want the bill on her name, I will just write it as cash. That to everybody know, no?
Yes.
It's a normal practice in market, right? So if she says, no, sir, I am working in some MNC, I have to have bill in my name, sir, so that I can claim from them. Please leave the bill in my name. So I will create a ledger of her name. Right? In the books of accounts also manually you create the ledger, right? For every person you create the ledger. So I'll create, while creating the ledger in Tally, there is an option to select what type of a person is she. Whether she is a regular dealer, whether she is a composition dealer, whether she is a SCZ or deemed exporter, or she is a consumer. Right? Over there I will select consumer first. This is been used for the returns. I will tell you where it is been used, why I am selecting. Second option is when I will be writing her GST number, if she has a GST number, At that time itself, it will be defined in the tally whether the tally should calculate CGST, SGST or IGST or UGST. Because I will be writing my GST number, so the tally will know from where the goods are being sold, which state. And I will be writing her GST number, so the tally will know automatically whether they should charge CGST, SGST or IGST or UGST as the case may be. If I am creating his lecture, tally will charge automatically IGST. Understood? There are some doubts which will be cleared when you practice. Okay. Want a break? No, no. Can we go ahead?
Yes.
Right? So I will leave GST now here. As GST is very vast subject and we will definitely cover most of the points, but I don't want to get into theory much now. What we'll do now is we'll get into tally. Okay, so for next 15 minutes I'll talk about the theory of tally, and then after that we will get into practicals, how to download tally and install. So these are some important websites that you can go through. The first website is GST website that we already saw yesterday, www.gst.gov.in, right? The second website is e-Waybill. I will tell you what do you mean by e-Waybill. The third website is for tally solutions. Make a note of this website, girls and boys. It will be helpful. Don't write this HTTP, just write it will write www.gst.gov.in, www.emailgst.in. Just like that, write it.